chickens are there?
Huh?
There's not a lot of pet chickens. And now, if you have a pet chicken, yeah, and I want to see you in heaven, and you'll see him in heaven. But if you're going to eat the damn chicken, no. I mean, what's wrong with you? You know they got pet chickens. That they won't have a whole bunch of They won't have a whole bunch of chickens in heaven.
Wait, so not all chickens?
They won't have a whole bunch of pets. A lot of people here, they have farms and all that, and they have their special chicken. Oh, that's my special chicken. His name is Susie. He's going to heaven. I'm gonna see him in heaven. So, see, that's what I meant. And the donkeys, same thing.
So not all chickens go to heaven?
Well, some of them are eaten.
So you're saying the ones that are eating, like that one over there, is not going to heaven?
They're going in my stomach. It's going in my stomach. And if I'm a Christian and God wants them in heaven, you put them in heaven. Look, it's got to be a pet.
Oh, it's got to be a pet chicken to go to heaven. Is what?
Yeah.
So these poor chickens that are just driven down the interstates
in
just little confined cages that are being brought to the slaughter. They are not worthy.
No, they're going to go to heaven. Their souls will be in heaven.
Mom, microphone.
Their souls will be in heaven.
So that chicken right there is in heaven, and your stomach.
In my stomach right now.
Okay. I'm just curious.
And I really enjoyed it.
I'm just curious about your beliefs on animals going to heaven.
Animals will be in heaven. We are going to see our pets in heaven. Okay, that I do believe.
All right.
And there are some, because I've watched movies, and there are some kids who have pet donkeys.
What kind of movies are you watching?
Well, they go up in the rural areas, and it's just a skit. It's not like a whole donkey movie.
A donkey movie. I'm about to pass out.
Oh boy, I'm watching a donkey movie. 2-hour donkey movie. It's a skit. One boy's bringing his little pet donkey up the hill to go to his house. And then that's it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, my God. All this came about from a comment that somebody felt very uncomfortable about me asking you about animals that go to heaven. And it was somebody I was very surprised that would take this sort of point of view.
That's okay.
Because I guess they don't understand what my relationship is with Christ, and because everybody has their own unique relationship with Christ. It's just like you have different friendships with different people, and it's the same thing with Christ.
And relationships,
exactly,
have to have a relationship with Him.
So this wasn't about Christianity or our belief systems and
my Christianity,
yours. As far as it relates to animals, that's what I was curious about, which I just thought was funny. I just thought it was funny. I never really thought about it that way. Donkeys, Jesus did ride a burro, and why would he send the burro to hell? That struck me as being very funny, because growing up in the church and doing youth ministry for years and years and years, you have a lot of pastors who are like, no, animals, they have no souls. They don't go to heaven. They say that all the time. And then you brought up the point that, hey, well, why wouldn't Jesus' donkey go to heaven if he used him to help his ministry? I never thought about that. I don't think anybody has ever really thought about that.
And he uses horses, too. And in the Bible, there's horses on the Bible.
The 4 horses of the apocalypse.
Yeah, the bad ones. And the
ones from Revelations. Yeah. They're coming down from heaven. So, I guess there are animals in heaven. It's just not something I've ever really delved into until you brought that up. So that's what made me laugh so hard about it.
That's what I tell you when I study Ren. you just have to study. You gotta dwell over things, and you gotta
Yeah.
you don't just say, And that's what I meant by
I know. So
By
when we
st-
watched that last Ren video, which was the tale of Jenny and Screech, you took so much more out of the video. I mean, I understood it on a superficial level, and it really affected you. But I have ADD, so when I was watching the video, I was seeing him in the alley, and I was looking all at the graffiti. And my daughter can do graffiti with spray paint. She does this beautiful graffiti art, and she's real young, and she's very artistic. And I just kept thinking, oh man, it would be so cool if my daughter can do like some graffiti art in that alley where he's singing. I bet she would do something really cool. And I just, and my mind wanders, and that's kind of what happened in the video. And at the end of it, I basically equated it to Romeo and Juliet, meets Jack the Ripper, which you said you knew nothing about. But I knew it was about abuse and violence, which is a horrible, 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 sad
Very
thing. And
sad.
Jessica works with domestic violence victims, and I've helped with domestic violence victims as well.
I pray for him.
Don't make judgments on what you see on a podcast, because you know what you're seeing as we're talking to you, and this is all truthful. But the conversations we have off this podcast and our belief systems and our experiences in life do not reflect everything we say on this podcast. This podcast is just whatever it is that we're talking about at the moment. So try not to read too much into it, and try not to take too many things out of context or take it too personally, because it's not about you.
We just want to make you happy.
We just want to make, we want to make people happy.
happy.
I want to spend time with my mom. She makes me laugh. This is something I enjoy. She enjoys doing with me, and I want to have those memories.
Now
and
he's getting
if
bored.
a donkey's going to heaven upsets you, then just unsubscribe. I don't know what to tell you if you're that sensitive. I was just very shocked about that. But yeah, it is what it is. You don't. Some people think they. It's kind of like, I guess, movie actors. They always say, "Oh, these people, they come up to me and they think they know me because they saw me for 10 years on the series, and they think that's not them. That's a character." Now, I mean, we are us. This is who we are, but you don't know us daily. How I grew up, how my mom grew up. You grew up rough. You grew up really rough. I had some bad experiences in some of the schools that I went to. Went to some rough schools, man, inner city schools. Man, they didn't play. So you had to find that balance, that sense of humor to get you through things. And, that's how you kind of raised me. You got to look at things and have a sense of humor about it. And you brought up really, really interesting points that I never thought about. I doubt a lot of people ever thought about them in that sort of
Every
vein
day
either.
we learn. Every day we learn different things.
Well, you're supposed to learn every day.
And till
but
the last breath, we'll be learning something.
It's amazing, though, how you can do 1,000 things right, and then you can do one thing wrong, or wrong in somebody else's eyes, and they'll completely dismiss you. They'll completely wipe the slate of 1,000 great things they did for you, and they'll just take that one thing and say, that defines who you are. And I don't accept that, and I'm not going to put up with it, and I don't really care.
Okay, let's watch the fart ones.
Okay, my mom really wants to see this because we did one of these. So let's go
go
ahead and do it again. All right.
Oh, we're going to do the same one?
No, not the same one. We're going to do a new one. All right. This is Wettest Fart Pranks Target.
Oh, they were at Target.
They were at Target when they did this.
I miss Targets
Target's pretty good. All right. Here we go.
sometimes.
Excuse me.
Oh, dear.
would you walk in the middle of where he just did
A
that?
few moments later.
Excuse me.
Oh. Get away from me, Ron.
Yeah, I mean, like this.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me.
She's gonna need some of that after.
It's a Toy Story toy.
She must like the smell.
Excuse me.
Vegas team said everything started, but it went the candle aisle, and then he just immediately walked away. He couldn't even look around.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh.
It's always going to be funny.
Where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? Oh, where's the bathroom? Excuse me. It's fake.
I don't know, we know.
Did you guys see the camera?
Yeah, where's the camera? It's you. What? It's you? Wait, where? You're very like unsuspicious though. Wait, where's it? I don't even see it.
You don't see it?
Oh, I see. Nice.
Did I get you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice. We died.
Oh, that was twice? Wow.
We were like, we need to find this on TikTok or something.
Yeah, if you guys want to watch it, just search That Brown Nerd.
Okay.
Yeah.
That brown
I'm not sure when it'll be up, but hopefully it'll be good.
We'll check daily.
Oh, right.
Oh God. Oh, this is so funny. There's so many people who do these videos.
No, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
There's one guy who just, he does it and he just stares at you when he does it. He'll do it in the, like at Target, and he'll just look at you and he'll do the whole thing. And then people are like, really, man? And he just, what? I've seen little reels on that. I'm like, we have to do that guy because he's actually come out with a machine that you can use if you want to play those practical jokes. So it's coming out. I know you would never do that, but I'm just saying people will start doing that.
But some of it sounds artificial.
Well, some on that one does. Some of the, like the original one, the original one we saw was varied and sounded real. The guy who stares at people when he does it, that sound. I mean,
I think if you found one that sounded really real, I think I'd fall off this chair and break a hip. I mean, it was funny. It was real funny.
Yeah.
But it's
You were
fake.
laughing at the very beginning.
But I know. But I knew it didn't sound like a real one. You know, like yours.
Oh, I'm not gonna take that out. That's not true. All right.
Oh, Lord.
But guys, my mom requested to see this, so that's why I did it. And we are on a balmy 90-degree day here in April. Can you believe that?
April, sure.
Wow. We should be having some tornadoes or something come through with this kind of weather.
They had it in Tennessee somewhere. In
Yeah,
Tennessee.
they did. Anyway, guys, this stuff always cracks me up. We're probably going to do some more of them. Just because it makes me laugh. If you're offended, then, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Go swipe, whatever. Anyway, guys, catch you on the next podcast. All right, I love you guys.
I love you. God bless you.
You out? Are you going to go eat that chicken now?
I'm gonna have me a chicken.
When does it actually go to heaven? After you've eaten the whole thing, or after it's been?
It probably don't go to heaven because it wasn't somebody's pet. It was somebody's
We just went through this.
stomach.
So you're saying, so then where do they go?
They go down the toilet. They go in my stomach and then they go down the toilet.
I know that.
Then they go out to the river.
But you're so God. So only if it's a pet chicken will it go to heaven. Somebody has to love it.
No, you got to understand something. We're talking generalities.
Generalities. We'll
We're
speak up to
talking
the mic.
General. All pets go to heaven. Pets go to heaven. Mine does anyway.
Guys, we'll catch you on the next podcast while I deal with this neighbor Karen that I have over here. Because she's upset my dog peed on the backside of her fence that she never frequents. Nobody goes to the back of somebody else's yard.
She must.
I was like, what are you doing in somebody else's yard? Why are you in somebody else's backyard? Well, your dog peed on the back of my fence. Yeah, but you're in somebody else's yard.
Why don't she get some spray and spray on that?
I don't know.
Area?
I'm like,
I think she has.
can
a
we
crush
count
on
the
your
bird shit
alley.
that's on the back of your fence? Are you gonna kill every bird because it shits on your fence? I mean, the dog peed on. It's not even a nice fence.
Spray.
It's an old wooden fence, and it upsets her very, very badly.
Because she's
This Karen.
Because she's.
She actually came knocking on my door and told me that my dog peed on the back of her fence, and I told her it wasn't my dog. I peed on the back of your fence, and she didn't think that was funny. So I thought, okay, she doesn't have a good sense of humor. So I said, well, how often do you like wander around other people's backyards? Because you have to go to the backyard to see the back of your fence. And she was a Karen. She had an excuse for everything. And I said, well, thank you. I'll go ahead and look into that. And then I saw her roaming around because my dog was out there. And the sweetest dog. She's the sweetest. Loves everybody.
She's bored.
You tell her to sit. She sits. You say shake hands, shake hands. You tell her to go in circles to wipe her feet off. Well, she does the whole thing. This is the smartest dog. And you're worried, did my dog piss a hole in your fence? No, but it peed on the back of my fence. Well, technically you're roaming around in somebody's backyard. So if you were roaming around in my backyard, I'd probably say something like, what are you doing in my backyard? Because I have kids. So you're trespassing, really, because if I went over to the neighbors 2 doors down and said, hey, man, this lady keeps roaming around your backyard, they'd listen to me because I've been here forever. And they'd probably go out and tell her, hey, get out of my backyard. All I got to do is just knock on the door. Hey, this woman keeps running around in your backyard. You going to say anything about
She's
it?
gonna call the cops.
And they're going to do what? Nothing. They're going to do nothing except laugh. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's not like, oh my God. She's just somebody who wants to stir up stuff in the neighborhood because she doesn't have anything better to do with her life. So
Yeah, she must be single or something because she's.
yeah, she's a lonely
She's
person.
bored.
Yeah, she's very bored. She's the person who goes around the neighborhood who wants to tell everybody what they can and cannot do in their own yard. So like she'll actually probably come. I have to check my ring cam. She's probably been in my backyard. So I mean, I could technically say, hey, you're trespassing. Get out of my backyard. But you're neighbors. You don't do stuff like that. And I have my neighbor's dog. He comes over here in my backyard. I don't care.
I'm gonna go sit.
This is a friendly neighborhood until Miss Karen moved in. So to Miss Karen, if you're watching the podcast, I'm giving you a win right here. Get you on the next podcast.